Hello everybody, Mark here at 100% Pure Elvis. Thank you all for taking the time out to return to the channel today, and I hope this all sees you well. And if this is your first time tuning into the 100% Pure Elvis family, thank you for checking the channel out, and I hope you enjoy this upload. So today I am doing a review on Elvis A Legendary Performer volumes 1, 2, 3 and 4 from my collection, all on record. Let's make a start. A Legendary Performer volume 1 here. On the front you have an image of Elvis from 1973 from Aloha from Hawaii. Top right hand corner you have the HMV shop sticker with a price of £4.99 on it, and I love that image of Elvis on the front cover there. And this vinyl was a 1973 release. On the back you have the track listing, and it shares with you the recorded dates and the take itself on the track listing, which I will go through with you. The catalogue number for Elvis A Legendary Performer volume 1 is CPL 10341. CPL 10341. And I'm just going to talk you through the track listing on A Legendary Performer volume 1. That's Alright, recorded 1954. I Love You Because, unreleased, newly discovered, take, recorded July 6th, 1954. Heartbreak Hotel, recorded January 10th, 1956. Don't Be Cruel, recorded July 2nd, 1956. Love Me, unreleased live version. Trying to Get to You, unreleased live version. Love Me Tender, recorded September 1st, 1956. There'll Be Peace in the Valley for Me, recorded January 13th, 1957. Now and Then, There's a Fool Such as I, recorded June 10th, 1958. Tonight's All Right for Love, unreleased in USA and English-speaking countries from GI Blues, recorded September 1960. Are You Lonesome Tonight, unreleased live version. And then finally we have Can't Help Falling in Love from Blue Hawaii, recorded September 1961. And it says also included excerpts from an interview of September 22nd, 1958. And at the bottom here, I'm just going to read what it says here for you all. It says, RCA Records proudly presents the Legendary Performer Collection, a series of recordings by the world's finest musical artists. Glowing with an energy that transcends time, these are performances which will recall fond memories for collectors and bring the joy of new discovery to young audiences. Let me share with you what's inside. So inside, this is the inner sleeve. Same image on the front there. On the back, exactly the same track listing for you. And inside is on the orange RCA Victor label in stereo. And again, I've had these in my collection, I would say, coming up to maybe 10 years. I'm going to get the booklet out that comes inside. So there you go, A Legendary Performer, the early years. And let's go through this and do it the best I can. Try not to miss any pages out for you all. There you go. So that is the booklet inside. put that back in. So there we have Elvis A Legendary Performer, Volume 1. Now let's get on to Volume 2. Again, you have an image of Elvis from Aloha from Hawaii. I do prefer this image to the previous one on Volume 1. And this was issued in 1976. Again, on the reverse, track listing, trying to find the catalogue number for you all. So catalogue number on volume 2, CPL1 1349, CPL1 1349. The track listing on A Legendary Performer volume 2 is as follows: Harbour Lights, unreleased Sunmaster, recorded in 1954. Interview, Wichita Falls, Texas, early 1956. I Want You, I Need You, I Love You, unreleased alternate take, recorded April 11th, 1956. Blue Suede Shoes, unreleased live version. Blue Christmas, recorded September 5th, 1957. Jailhouse Rock, from Jailhouse Rock, recorded June 14th, 1957. It's Now or Never, recorded April 3rd, 1960. Cane and a High Starched Collar, unreleased song from Flaming Star, recorded February 9th, 1961. Presentation of awards to Elvis, excerpt from a press conference, Honolulu, Hawaii, March 25th, 1961. Blue Hawaii, unreleased live version. Such a Night, recorded April 4th, 1960. Baby, What Do You Want Me to Do, unreleased live version. How Great Thou Art, recorded May 25th, 1966. And then finally, we have If I Can Dream, recorded in 1968. Again, I'm going to read what's on the bottom here because it's very different from the previous one. Now, it says, for collectors everywhere, RCA Records proudly presents Elvis, A Legendary Performer, Volume 2, fascinating musical insights into the fabled Presley saga. Let me get out what's inside. So again, you've got the sleeve. You could frame that, couldn't you? Really have a good frame of that. Track listing on the back. It will be the orange RCA Victor again. This has its own sleeve. So there you go. I won't get the vinyl out, but it's on the RCA Victor orange label. I haven't played the Legendary Performer series in a while. So we've got the booklet and Elvis, A Legendary Performer, the early years continued, with an image from the 1968 NBC special. On the reverse, you got the same photo from the front sleeve from Aloha from Hawaii. Inside, I just love all the information and photos these little books have inside. I'm sorry I can't do it any better. Unfortunately, I'm having to use the downstairs dining room to do this. These are a great collection to have for any Elvis collector. And there we go. So that is A Legendary Performer, Volume 2. try and get that back in its sleeve. These also were released on picture discs as well, which I do not own. So, but that's A Legendary Performer, Volume 2. We're going on to Volume 3. Here we go. A great image of Elvis there from the 1950s. And it says on the top right, includes 8 previously unavailable performances and an exclusive interview with Elvis and the Colonel. The catalogue number for Volume 3, PL 13082. PL 13082. Your track listing on the back here. And let us get through that track listing. So we have Hound Dog, recorded July 2nd, 1956. Excerpts from an interview with Elvis and the Colonel for TV Guide, Lakeland, Florida, August 1956. Danny, unreleased song recorded for King Creole, January 1958. Fame and Fortune, unreleased alternate take, recorded March 21st, 1960. Frankfurt Special, unreleased version of song from GI Blues, recorded May 6th, 1960. Britches, unreleased song from Flaming Star, recorded August 8th, 1960. Crying in the Chapel, recorded October 31st, 1960. Surrender, recorded October 30th, 1960. Guadalajara, unreleased alternate take of song from Finn in Acapulco, recorded February 27th, 1963. It Hurts Me, unreleased version. Let Yourself Go, unreleased version. In the Ghetto, recorded January 21st, 1969. Let It Be Me, unreleased live version, recorded Las Vegas, February 1970. And again, at the bottom it says, for collectors everywhere, RCA Record presents another chapter in the career and life, and above all, in the music of the man who became the greatest legend of the modern entertainment world, Elvis, A Legendary Performer, Volume 3. This was issued in 1978. Let's share with you what's inside. So again, you've got your sleeve here, your track listing on the back. Again, it's on. Sorry, it's on the orange. This is the different side. The orange flash of Elvis across the top on the blue RCA Victor label there. You can tell that's the 1980s because that's when they started the the late 70s going into the 80s. And then you've got the booklet again with an image from the NBC special and the same image on the back. And it says, A Legendary Performer, Yesterdays. Let's see what's inside. Again, as I've said before, great booklets in each of these volumes here. So what's it say here? The Elvis Bulletin Board. Many great images of Elvis there. These are easily picked up again still. When you go onto eBay, you'll always find A Legendary Performer. or Discogs is a great place to go to as well if you're looking for it. You don't have to buy all of them at once. Maybe start from volume 1 and then gradually collect the series. So that is volume 3 of Elvis, a Legendary Performer. Again, let me get that back in its sleeve. When I come off this upload today, I'm going to listen to volume 4 because that's my favourite volume. So we're going on to volume 4. There we go. And that is Matinee Elvis, isn't it? Again, I'm not sure what movie that image is from. The catalogue number for volume 4 is PL 84848. PL 84848. And it was issued in 1983. So part 4 is from 1983. So from part 1 all the way up to part 4, 10 years difference. From 1973 up to 1983. On the back, again, your track listing, which I will talk you through in a moment. And the track listing on part 4 is as follows. When It Rains, It Really Pours. Unreleased, Sunmaster, recorded 1954-55, exact date unknown. Interview, Tampa, Florida, 1956. One Night, unreleased version, 1958. I'm Beginning to Forget You, unreleased song discovered at Graceland, date unknown. Mona Lisa, unreleased song discovered at Graceland, date unknown. Wooden Heart, unreleased alternate take of song from GI Blues, recorded 1960. Plantation Rock, unreleased song recorded for Girls, 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 March 27th, 1962. The Lady Loves Me, unreleased duet with Anne Margaret from Viva Las Vegas, recorded July 11th, 1963. Swing Down, Sweet Chariot, unreleased studio version, recorded October 24th, 1968. That's All Right, unreleased live version, recorded for 1968 NBC TV show, June 1968. Are You Lonesome Tonight, recorded Las Vegas, 1969. Reconsider Baby, unreleased live version, recorded Madison Square Garden, June 10th, 1972. And then finally we have I'll Remember You, unreleased live version, recorded Madison Square Garden, July 10th, 1972. And again, at the bottom it says, for collectors everywhere, RCA Records proudly presents Elvis, a Legendary Performer, Volume 4, newly discovered performances by the man whose music swept the world and made his name both a household word and a synonym for superstar. Let's see what's inside. I think, is this Tickle Me? I think, I'm not overly too sure. I think it's Tickle Me, is it? Track listing on the reverse there. And inside it is the black and silver. Sorry, I'll get that the right way. There you go. It's the black and silver RCA label. So Volume 1 had the orange RCA Victor. Volume 2 had the orange RCA Victor. Volume 3 had the blue RCA Victor with the Elvis flash across the top. And then finally, Volume 4, the black and silver RCA Victor. I prefer Volumes 4 label. The booklet, another image there, well-known image from Aloha from Hawaii. Elvis, a Legendary Performer, Memories of the King. On the back, again, same one from the front of the sleeve. And finally, let's go into this last booklet. If you want me to do any single reviews of any of these, I certainly will do that for you to give you more of an opportunity to see the booklets inside. Just let me know in the comments below which one you would like me to do, or I can do them individually over the next few nights for you. There we go. So again, let me get that back in its sleeve. Do you know you're trying to get them back in their sleeve and they're not playing ball with you? There we go. So that was the final one in the series, Elvis A Legendary Performer, Volume 4. So just going to get them back up. So let's start where we began. So we had Elvis, a legendary performer. Sorry. He says, when he needs to get it in the right in the right order. I'm sorry about that. There we go. So we had Elvis, a Legendary Performer, Volume 1. Bit like Laurel and Hardy there. And had the Dropsies. Volume 2. Volume 3. And finally, Volume 4. As previously said in this upload, they are still readily available. You can always go onto eBay, Discogs. You're probably looking at 20, 25, 30 pounds, dependent on which volume you go for. I think the later volume is probably the rarer one, I believe. Don't quote me on that. But again, my personal favourite out of that volume is the last one, Volume 4. But again, when I come off this upload, I'm going to put Volume 4 on and have a listen to one of the other volumes as well. I'm not sure which one as yet. So again, thank you all for taking the time out to return to the 100% Pure Elvis channel today. And if you haven't as yet subscribed to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. Welcome to the 100% Pure Elvis family. And thank you for your ever-growing support of my channel. More uploads coming real soon. As always, please keep Elvis close to your hearts. Please keep on playing his music. That's most important to me. And as always, lots of love, everybody. Speak soon. Bye-bye.